We ended up playing a couple games more than we originally intended to. We play a team in the division above. Let's catch up on where we are. It's a journeyman. Welcome in. Going to catch you up on the results that we have managed to deliver with Gressic United. Obviously, we got our campaign off to a great start with a victory in our opening game. Things have not been perfect since then, but I feel like we have something about the team. There is a few areas of concern. One of them straight away you're going to notice is our finances. We are hemorrhaging money. We obviously start off with a decent bank balance, including a very generous transfer budget, but unless we get a massive payday at the end of the season, or maybe we have a cup run that really adds money into our bank, I cannot see us getting close to this aim next season, because frankly, money has just continued to go down. It actually went up initially, looked like things were going good. We haven't even signed that many players. We've signed 5 or 6 players, but some of them, admittedly, you know what, some of them did cost a bit of money, but I still think we're losing more money in general on wages and that than I'd like to see. We're maybe just not pulling in actual big attendances so far. We actually got off to a flyer. Obviously, we won 2-0 our opening game. We followed up with a 1-0 win over PSIM. Persipa, unfortunately, we drew 4-4, and that was a very disappointing one. We actually scored in the 96th minute to drag that one back level. We also had a man sent off. That actually filled me with a little confidence, even though we dropped points for the first time. It was like we recovered. We then a 4-2 victory over Persicab. Then Persicat beat us 2-1. It felt a bit against the run of play. They actually stung us with 2 goals early. Our keeper had a bit of a howler. We then lost 3-2. Followed up against Bikasi with a 1-1 draw. A really painful loss to Nusantara United. We were 3-2 up heading into the 87th minute. They scored to make it 3-3, and then they got a 95th minute winner, and it was a free kick, and you could see it coming. It just popped up on the edge of the area, and there was literally nothing I could do. We just beat bottom of the table Persijab 4-2. We were really good there. Rian and Sukadana looking really good. I'm going to cover who our key men so far have been and how things tactically are working out. But it puts us in an interesting spot. We're in the Central Region first round, and right now we're 5th. So we are bang in the middle of that table. We are not super clear of being pulled into a relegation fight, and we're also not completely dead in terms of looking for promotion. There's a couple of those drop points really do hurt. I think we're better than that. I think we've actually got some real talent in this side. Let me just quickly cover who's really impressed me so far. Sukadana, he's our top goal scorer, 10 goals in 9 appearances. He's the older statesman, 35 years old. He is wanted. The question becomes, would we cash in on him? I think realistically, he's doing very well, but I reckon we could put any of our strikers there, and once they're up to fitness, can sort of fill that role. So, although he looks like he's doing the business right now, I might sell him, weirdly enough. Rian, one of the free transfers we got in the start of the season, 5'3", he's been electric. Playing him as the centre attacking midfielder, attack in behind the striker. Might even move him to the shadow striker, which seems to be his preferred position. He's been great. Bursting in the box, getting on the end of cutbacks and crosses, and just giving opposition a hard time. He has been really good so far. 6 goals in 9 appearances, not too shabby. The big surprise for me so far has been Kernia. Now, he's only got 3 goals in 9 appearances. However, he's got 4 assists as well, and he does create these great goal-scoring opportunities. Just his ability to dribble, cut in from the right-hand side, square the ball to the striker, or cut the ball back and be a nuisance in that build-up play. I really like him. Think he's been playing really well. Would probably look to keep him in that role going forward. At centre back, Rudiant, so the guy we spent big money on, He has been very good. Still only 19 years of age. He is now 6 foot, which I think he's maybe grown a bit. He might have been 6 foot before. However, biggest issue with him, he has had some disciplinary issues. He was suspended. We've just got to keep an eye on him, but genuinely think the money was well spent. I would need his physicals to kick on. He is very slow, but even with 6 heading, winning everything in the air, I think that's down to his physical presence more than anything. Unfortunately, there's not really anyone else in defence to really talk about. Our midfield has been pretty good in all fairness, but our main people have been in attack. That's why we've scored the second most amount of goals in the league. Defensively, we're not as strong. We need to tighten that up. The tactic hasn't really changed from how we set it up last time. We've gone with Segundo Volante and the deep line playmaker alongside each other. I've stuck with the full-back attack on one side, full-back defend on the other, which is, funnily enough, something I'm playing on Twitch right now in our youth-only save. So do check me out on Twitch if you haven't already. I really think the difference is with this system, the attacking midfielder has been brilliant, and when we do get forward or break forward with the ball, it's often at pace, and we use that sort of high tempo to slightly higher tempo to get things going. But yeah, quite happy with how we're playing overall, but we could do with maybe that signature win over one of the better teams. And lo and behold, what an opportunity today is. We take on PSS. It's the Piala Indonesia first round. Their division above us. We've got to watch out for that. Another thing is Zidane Patiha, one of our wingers that I brought in the start of the season. He's out injured right now. Lower back stress fracture. Wasn't really getting much game time. So that's not too bad, but not great. Our lone right back, he's gone back to the club. I kind of got annoyed. They started questioning why he wasn't getting games. Obviously, he's not the first choice. I said, just recall him. They recalled him straight away. That's on me. I got lippy. What we'd like to do today is give a good account of ourselves in the cup, and then we've got PSKC in the league. They're 4th, we're 5th. It is a tasty, tasty game. It wants to play balanced here. I'm tempted to do that from the start. We have mentality is one thing we have been playing about with. I think because of how unrotated the side is, as you can see, really unfit team. I think we're just going to go for this, and what I might do after this game even, I might just send all these guys, make them all available for the reserve team for fitness. Some of them won't be able to. I think I might even just turn that on, but I'm worried that they'd grab the likes of Rudianto and Sapurna, so maybe not. But we're trying to rotate as the games go on, but we haven't been putting teams away. Same team as last time, same lineup, same tactic. I'm pretty happy how Kafa's playing with Kearney in front of them. That is our main goal threat. Get the ball up the right-hand side and see if we can put it across the middle. Been working so far. We did also have quite a nice free kick from Sukadana in one of the last games when we won 4-2. We want to take advantage of our home form, our home stadium, make a bloody difference. But we'll have to wait and see. This game, they're playing a narrow diamond. Clever. Clever. Now we have wingers, but we don't play particularly wide, but we might have to play wider just to counter the beauty that is a narrow diamond. Big fan of a narrow diamond. Pumped forward. That is a big problem. They pump it forward and he's literally in opening space. Great tackle by Rudianto, who loses the ball straight away. The initial tackle, though, I stand by it. It was good. Pumped him behind. The keeper needs to come for that. Amdi puts it across. That's ridiculous. I'll stress this. It feels like I'm going to do this a lot. I've been doing it on Twitch. This is the new patch. Pumped forward. Hamdi, number 4, runs. Then just sort of gives him a couple yards. Nice. It's hard to nitpick. It's hard not to nitpick, but stuff like that, even at a low level, very, very frustrating. But we got to remember that we are a team, you know, although we've got better money than a lot of teams I've played as so far this FM, that doesn't mean we're playing a higher level at all. Sukadana's taking the corner. That's a deep one. It wasn't a good idea, Kurnia. He bursts in the box, looking for a trailing leg. He shoots, and it's knocked up, and the keeper takes it out of the sky. One shot on target. I guess we'll go positive because what is the point in sitting back against a better team? There is a point, but it isn't working. That was satisfactory at best. I probably should have been a bit harsher at halftime there, but probably one that we'll have to take on the chin now. How the board feel about this, I don't know. They do want us to be competitive. Would a 1-0 loss to a team in the division above, is that good enough? Is that competitive? Doesn't feel like we've just laid down, but our striker might have. Take on Rafley. Kearney having a bad game as well, and that is annoying because we don't have our right winger right now. Akbar coming on there, so I guess I could just take him off. Throw on Azmi. He's a striker who plays on both wings. That is not a pen. I'm pretty sure our player just got fouled there. No? I swear down that our player just got fouled there. Not happy with that. Whipped in. We don't get the header. We do pick up the second ball. Gurniawan runs into trouble. Has to play it back. Kafa over the top. That can't be onside. Doesn't matter. Keeper comes and claims it anyway. And that is onside. That's ridiculous. Oh. They just drift in behind like nobody's business. Now, we do have a slow, and I mean slow, defense, but yikes. Getting picked apart from the goalkeeper at any level feels terrible. Shnanda dribbling forward. I don't think he's been particularly bad for us so far. Keeper fumbles it, hit it. I mean, it makes things exciting. We've got 2 minutes, and you know, FM gods and everybody knows that this likely does absolutely none. We should be doing low crosses. We ain't got the height in the box, in all fairness. But if there's ever a time to be proven wrong about not being able to grab a late goal, this would be it. Wouldn't it be beautiful? It'd be documented, it'd be on YouTube. I couldn't complain about this again. If we go and grab a late equaliser, egg on my face, you know? No, I was right the entire time. It just doesn't happen. I'm going to say proud of them. They were a division above us. We're not a team expected to fight even for promotion this season, so yeah, I think my main concern there is, what do the board think? We're out straight away. We get 2.5k. Are the board going to let that one slide? I also didn't notice that our next game is only 2 days away. It's like we're back in a Cowden Beef. This is beautiful, you know? Tight schedule, games upon games, teams not fit. Fantastic. I love that the assistant manager's like, yeah, let's change the whole team. The rest of the team is not fit. They have not got enough game time. I've got a very settled first 11, but everyone outside of that first 11 really should be like playing for under 21s when possible. So let's go squad available for under 21s until match fit. Boom. Look at how bad we are training. I've never seen a team train so bad. Is that on us? Is that the coaches? Because if so, hands up. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. We're right at the start of a journeyman. We've got no attributes. I'm just having them run around. You know, it should at least help cardio, but that's all I've got. Oh my god, no good performances in the train. I don't think I've ever seen that. Am I blessed to have not seen that? Or is this the worst thing that's ever happened to me? I'm not even going to get mad at the people who are training bad. I can't go through everyone and say, you're all terrible. Oh, I've just noticed after this game, we actually play second in the table as well. This is a spicy run we have. Right, contracts looking to expire. We probably have to think about this. Jepri has been good so far. I'd like to keep him, but we won't go into that right now because we don't actually know where we're going to be. He doesn't play well with this left back though. That hurts us. We're starting to see some partnerships form though. I like that. I'm gonna go same team. I know it seems crazy. That game was not particularly good, but we're gonna start positive as well, which is the opposite of the last game. But I don't think we should fear the team in 4th place. Oh, admission's £1. I understand why we're not making money. I mean, hey, I am all for cheap ticket prices. But if I'm the manager and that is our main income, move up a little bit. £1 entry. Brilliant. What a deal. People should be getting flights over and attending these games. All you got to worry about is a flight. Little flight to Indonesia. Get to the game. £1 to get in. Bring a family. Oh, horrendous. Oh, horrendous. We are sliced open 2 minutes in. And I was like, hey, we don't have to fear 4th in the table. You know, we've got this. Oh, I got this wrong. We should fear them. Bano with a great goal. Just slips it past the keeper. It's the ball that does it. It's a pass in between our defenders and we look lost. I don't know. I feel like we should start getting the scouts out and about looking for some improvements, but it's like, what are we really lacking? It's a bit of everything. Bit of everything. I think going forward we're all right, but it's getting hold of the ball and keeping it and getting it forward into that final third. Look at positionally we're a mess there. The centre back is further out wide than the left back there. Nice ball over the top. Rian tries to get through, uses pace, but when you're 5'3", every centre back is going to win that header over you. I didn't want him to flick it on, but it's not really cause much trouble. Sukadana, Kurnia, through for Rian to chase. If he can cut this back. Kurnia with a shot, top corner. I really like Kurnia. He is quality. Our inverted winger on the right. He drifts inside there, but he manages to hold his run. As the ball's cut back to him, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that is make a little bit of space for himself and to hit this. I think he takes a touch first. He doesn't. I lied. Pure quality. Yeah, got a lot of time for Kurnia. He's been one of the shining lights of this team. And what did I do to... Oh, we're lunging. A little bit of a lunge there. Now, Kurnia's back, defending. Or was that Kafa? Oh my god. Never do I like seeing a... Oh, we've managed to win the ball there. Never like seeing a defender play like a 2-yard pass. What ball that is? Rian, he hasn't got the pace. Our striker stops chasing that. If it's the other way round, striker not only gets on the end of it, our centre-back just watches the ball. I guarantee it. I don't want to play massive conspiracy theory stuff, but that's what happens. Kurnia. Lovely run, pulls it back. Into Rian, and his shot hits the first defender in front of him, and it just lifts in the air for the keeper to collect. Oh no, mistake. It is 3-on-1. I mean, he's offside, so... Oh, Kafa almost trips him. Good save by the keeper. Was that not offside? Fantastic save by the keeper. Stepping up when we need him most there. Fantastic. I need to do something. I need to get a new silent mouse. This one is absolutely killing me. I don't know why, but it's just stopped. Oh my lord, that was close. It stopped working on my actual mouse mat. Is it because the mouse mat's... The mouse mat's definitely not dirty. I've literally cleaned the mouse mat. I don't know if you've ever cleaned a mouse mat. Oh boy, clean it. You'd be surprised, like all the skin oil and everything that it just soaks up. That is very close to them going ahead. We're playing pretty dangerous. I think what we're going to do I want to move the... I might move the... up to a mid block. I think like naturally with the two DMs, we're already sitting quite deep. Two DMs sitting deep, the back line sitting deep. Could we move to a mid block and that front four will engage them a lot more with the press? It's just a slight press, but if that front four are chasing the ball down in their half and trying to, disrupt them, that might work. Decent header won by us, but as soon as it hits midfield, we ain't got a chance. We got no height in that midfield. But nobody who's really going to be able to challenge in the air. What we want to do is actually get the ball down on the ground. That's better. Rian takes a touch. Holds it up. Plays it across. Al-Fayed. Sukadana. Kurnia. Back to Al-Fayed. Over the top. Sukadana runs in. That is a lovely goal. That is a stunning goal. Brilliant. As soon as we got that down on the deck, started moving it around, you could see we've got something about us, right? Nice little triangles. Even worked out why Kurnia then cuts it back and lifted over the top. It's a lovely finish. He does the right thing, doesn't hit first time, takes that touch, sweeps in the bottom corner. I said I might sell him. I probably shouldn't. Yuda now lines up this free kick. I want to move to balanced before we get the sting in the tail. Oh, a save. Oh, defensive header, and it looks like we don't even give away the corner. Brilliant stuff. Right. Great tackle, but we don't actually get the ball away. Oh, no, it's a terrible touch. Yeah, that hurt. Oh, that one hurt. We just don't deal with it at the back. We don't clear our lines. Back to positive. It just sits up wrong and he takes that touch. Just get rid of it, Sampurna. A centre back trying to take a touch there in the box. No. Then an 8-yard, pass, cross, and they just sweep it past our keeper. He's not going to be offside. Come on. Ugh. That is disappointing. Both of our centre backs are rinsed. Rinsed and both on yellow cards. Not a good combo. We're also pumping the ball forward to a 5'5". I'm pretty sure our striker is really small. Sukadana in again! Takes the touch! It's a great finish. Oh, why did I even consider selling him? I don't even know if he's 5'5". I don't think he's that small, but he's certainly not tall. But man, has he got an eye for a goal. It's another great ball by Al Fayed over the top. And just lifts it. Far corner. Sits the keeper down. Beautiful. Sampurna, I want to take off. I want to put someone at centre back who can run a bit. We're taking on Prayogi. He's not as good, well, obviously, but can he? Oh my lord, that was close. What a header. Hits the bottom of the beans. What we're going to do is we're going to be a bit dirty. Only a bit. We'll be a bit dirty. Lowered the tempo. We're going to time waste. Trisnanda. Panji comes on. Rian is rinsed. I don't have a centre attacking midfielder on the bench. I could maybe move someone. We've only got 30 seconds to survive. They put across. That's unbelievable. Please be offside. Get in. Oh my word. Right at the end there. High drama. We squeak out with a 3-2 victory over fourth in the table. I think we feel better about ourselves because on the road we've picked up a big victory. It was very close to not being that. I've given them their props. Let's see where we are in the table now. Up to third, I think. Again, Sukadana, great performance. Still feel like if we could get money for him, and we're not gonna get huge money for him, so it's weighing that up. I think because he's in form and stuff, and he clearly seems to work, we probably just keep hold of him. But there's part of me that goes like, hey, you're not here for a long time, you're here for a good time. That puts us, okay, the two teams at the top have games in hand, but they clearly have to play each other. That's an interesting one. I've got to say, PSIM, we beat them earlier this season, I'm pretty sure. They have not conceded a lot. They've only conceded 6 goals in 9 games, which you're like, hey, that's reasonable, and that's not too crazy. We've conceded 20. Not good. Not good conceding 20. Not my style. We've scored 25, but to concede 20 is not how I like my teams to play. We have to address that. I think we come back real quick because we got PSIM next, and then we got Persipa, and I reckon, because we're out of the cup, let's come back, let's get those 2 games played as well. I think what I'll maybe start to do is feel out, set up some scouts, maybe look for some positions to improve in. Centre back, I'm thinking left back possibly. Kind of feel like the rest of the team, for whatever reason, seems to click. Goalkeeper's a bit ropey, but I think he's probably one of the better goalkeepers in the league, which says a lot. But in that last game, he came up huge for us, so we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for watching the video. We're just at the start of the series. There's not a huge amount really to discuss. I think my number one question is to anyone watching this right now is, what do you think of Indonesia? Do you think we're sticking around here long? I'm feeling, and this is maybe just me, in terms of journeyman, this might be 1 year and done if we can potentially get another job. But if we can get a promotion, or even if we don't get promotion and we have good money, it might be quite fun just adding a couple of pieces to this team and seeing what we can do, because we've not been out of too many games so far. No one's blown us away. They've all been quite spicy, you know? Okay, that game we just played in the cup, we scored very late, but, you know, there was hope. There was those 2 minutes. Remember those 2 minutes? Oh, glorious. Anyway, until next time, I'm Huckleberry Finn. Catch you later.